Hello, it's Adil, Mr. Intermarket Analysis. I'm just doing a video of Barclays. I opened up a position today, given the fact that the Volcker rule's out of the way now, and certainly paves the way for Barclays to certainly move higher going in the weeks ahead, especially given the fact that we've got light volume, obviously Christmas, etc., etc. Certainly supports a move higher in Barclays. Okay, so that's something there that I'll certainly be looking adding on to, obviously, my third trade on the fundamental analysis service so far. So looking for a target of around £3 on Barclays. I purchased it around 265 today. Quite a heavy position. Hopefully look to add some more tomorrow. Stop loss will be at 235, £2.35 that is, and like I said, I'm targeting the £3 level. Okay, so we'll see exactly what happens there. Okay then, so let's try and bring let me just minimize this Reuters platform and try and see if we can get anything on here with regards to stocks. Hopefully that should load up shortly, and see if I can bring something out on a news flow on Barclays. I usually check the news flow on my Reuters platform. Okay, let me just minimize that. Okay, so let's have a look at Barclays first of all. Bring up Barclays, and then I'll try and discuss exactly what's happening with the rest. Okay, so bear with me. Let me just bring up Barclays. One sec. There we go. Okie dokie then. Okay, so Barclays chart. Okay, so we've obviously had quite a considerable downdraft. We are towards the end of that now. Okay, we've obviously built a base here around the £2.46 level and thrusted higher. We are now creating an inverted head and shoulders. The Volcker rule, etc., etc. That was really the only overhanging concern really in the area. With LIBOR and forex rigging, etc., etc. All that really baked in the cake now. Okay, and going forward, obviously, if rates are going to rise, etc., etc., these banks will be making more money anyway. So going forward, definitely, I mean, I can go into fundamentals all day long. I'll just stick onto the technicals for now, and I'll show you the intermarket analysis variables as well. That indicates that the Barclays is well, I expect it to go higher anyway. Okay, so okay, this is based on my trade idea. Obviously, I encourage everybody to do their own homework, do their own analysis, etc., etc. And as always, at the end of the day, it's this is just my opinion of something. At the end of the day, you should always do your own analysis and etc., etc., and obviously formulate your own. Okay, so basically we've had a daily chart, as you can see here. I'm drawing here. We've had this contracting wedge pattern. Okay, obviously it's brought this contracting wedge pattern is obviously generally means exhaustion of the current trend and a reversal. That's exactly what's happened. Okay, we've had this reversal pattern. Okay, we had a downward sloping contracting wedge, then we had a downward sloping expanding wedge as well. Again, both indicating reversal. We broke out of both. Okay, we've now created an inverted head and shoulders pattern. The right shoulder is obviously around the 50% Fibo. Okay, which is around the 260, 265. Okay, 50, 38, 50, and obviously 61 we haven't touched yet. Okay, so certainly looks healthy in terms of the right shoulder. Okay, you've got horizontal support again, like I said, around the 260 level, and certainly looking to thrust higher in the days ahead. Obviously the zone is £3. Why? Because it's the unfilled gap above. Okay, you will have some turbulence around the 290 level, which again, like I said, I'll assess and see exactly what's happening there. Okay, which again sort of concert with this horizontal resistance and gap level there as well. Okay, so yep, certainly looking to fill the gap based on that trade. Okay, so let's have a look at my intermarket analysis variables now that I've explained the setup on the Barclays chart. Okay, right, let's try and bring in my free stock charts first of all. Okay, so let's have a look at our American comrades. This is an XLF ETF. Okay, the XLF on the daily chart, as you can see, we've broken out. We retested the breakout. Everything looks hunky-dory here. There's no real concerns with regards to any reversal as of yet. Okay, so certainly keep an eye out for that. Let's have a look at the all the variables that we can observe. Okay, so you got JP Morgan. Again, this looks as if it's just made a new high at 58. there's no harm in this consolidating, which we've seen here, and looking to thrust higher, make a new high, which again supports Barclays going higher. Same thing with Goldman Sachs. Obviously we've been making these highs here, and obviously there's nothing stopping this from going higher. This is just horizontal resistance. Again, like I said, we've already paced it at 172 once, and we're certainly looking to go higher, especially given the fact that obviously the US markets are very, very bullish overall at present as well. Okay, so, and we are in that seasonal period where we generally do get a rally. Okay, so certainly no stopping us there from that perspective with regards to the banks. Okay, now let's have a look at the UK banks. Let's see if we can get a better insight with regards to the UK banks. So got a UK banking index here. Okay, so again, a powerful technical argument here. We've filled the gap. This is an unfilled gap that we had since July 2013, and obviously we've gone and hit that level now. Okay, so that's certainly a solid support level. Okay, if obviously that goes, then you do have support below, horizontal support below regardless. Okay, so that should keep you afloat anyway. Okay, so certainly keep an eye out for that. Okay, certainly keep an eye out for that. So gap fill support, powerful support level with regards to the banking stock, and we have held that for a few days now. Okay, now we can look at our companion standard chartered, okay, which is again into support. Okay, if you look at the weekly chart, it has had one hell of a sell-off. Again, historical support. So if obviously standard charters into support, what do you think will happen to Barclays? Given the fact that it's got a right shoulder, will go higher. Okay, so certainly I think that's a good compilation really of my trade. Like I said, there are fundamental reasons. Obviously one of those is obviously rates going higher, given the fact that you've had higher sterling. Obviously if rates go higher, these banks make more money regardless. Okay, so certainly take all that into consideration, and also add in the fact that obviously your UK data has been very strong as of late. Okay, so if you just bear that in mind, all UK data has been very strong as of late. Okay, so given the fact that the recovery in the UK is probably stronger than the recovery in the Eurozone, and probably is on par, or if not better than the recovery in the US market. So obviously if you add all that together and obviously put up a summary, then certainly looks good. Okay, and especially with regards to today as well, we did get positive data coming out today as well, so certainly keep an eye out for that, folks. Okay, so okay then, I think I'll round it up. Like I said, this is a very good, obviously it is quite expensive, but Reuters platform, encourage everyone to certainly embrace this in terms of fundamental analysis. I do all my fundamental analysis on here. Obviously it gives you the history, gives you of every stock known to man. Okay, and gives me all, obviously if you're a big fan of accountancy, etc., then obviously that gives you an insight in terms of the EPS, obviously, and revenue, etc., for regards to each and every single stock out there. Okay, anyway, I think that's a summation, a good wrap up now, and risk on, risk off, wax on, wax off. Goodbye.